Here it is, everyone, final week of Season 2 at Fat 5. Scrandinavia versus Parmesan Belgrade, Parmesan Belgrade versus Flaberdeen, and Flaberdeen versus Scrandinavia highlights for you today. Looking at the lineup for Scrandinavia, Scrandinavia are boasting a strong team with Chopper, Rob, James, Craig, Stephen, Cal, and on loan trialist John. For the final Scandinavia lineup, they are looking to basically show why they are the champions and why they've dominated this league this season. Now turning attention to Flaberdeen's lineup. Flaberdeen also boasting a strong lineup, a good sign for the final game of the season, with James, Paul, Alan, Simon, Barry, Jordan and Adam. Adam being another on loan trialist. And Flaberdeen are going to be battling with Parmesan Belgrade for that all-important second place in the league. Now, looking at Parmesan Belgrade's lineup, again, a strong lineup and a great sign for the last game of the season. Lewis, Ryan, Jonas, Richie, Baz and Don, another trialist on loan for the team. And they are needing to beat Flaberdeen at least if they're going to have any chance of taking that second place. Speaking of positions in the table, let's have a quick look before the games have been kicked off. Flaberdeen are holding on to that second place just with goal difference only over Parmesan Belgrade after the wins last week. Scandinavia secured the title, so they are just looking to show why they are champions this week. Let's jump into the highlights. First match of the final game of Season 2 sees Scrandinavia versus Parmesan Belgrade, Scandinavia in red, Parmesan Belgrade in white. Early on here, Scandinavia coming over Rob, and it's a goal almost straight from kickoff. Rob with a powerful run forward, getting that space away from Lewis, and an excellent drive into the bottom corner. Rob is in the hunt for top goal scorer award for Season 2, so no surprise from kickoff, he is hunting for a goal. And as soon as I finish that sentence, John, who's on loan at Scandinavia today, puts another goal past Don in goal for Parmesan Belgrade to make it 2-0 incredibly early on in this match for Scandinavia. Scandinavia have already wrapped up the title, as we're aware, but Parmesan today are fighting to try and get that second place away from Flaberdeen. John now with the ball in the Parmesan Belgrade half in the corner, looking for support here. And he gets the ball away down the line to Cal there as Yanis comes across to apply some pressure. Stephen with the ball in the middle of the pitch, gets past number man with a shot. A fantastic goal there by Stephen. Manages to wiggle past multiple Parmesan Belgrade players there. Burst through, Yanis there getting a touch, but it's not enough to stop Stephen, and Stephen bursts forwards and slots another goal past Don in the goals for Parmesan Belgrade. 3-0 now for Parmesan Belgrade. An excellent start from the team this week. And Parmesan Belgrade are going to have to get themselves together if they want to get anything out of this match. They need as much points as possible today in order to get that place. But they are in the attack here, coming towards Scandinavia goal, but Cal manages to get it back to James in goal and end the attack there. James looking to restart for Parmesan Belgrade to Rob. Rob, there's a run of John, but he doesn't take it. He plays it back to Stephen, to Cal, finds Rob. Lovely play here from Scandinavia, pinging it about here. And there's John with the ball, John with the shot. That is a wonderful move from Scandinavia there. Absolute impeccable build-up play from the team there. And you see here Stephen with that ball manages to dink it past Yanis, and John's there side of goal, and a little slot into the bottom corner for John, and that has put Scandinavia 4-0 up in this match. Already you will be betting that Scandinavia are going to win this game. As you see now, Chopper on the field for his last time as Scandinavia captain. Chopper will be moving to a commissioner role, so we'll still see him in videos, but he will no longer be affiliated with Scandinavia. Speaking of Scandinavia, they try to play it out with James and goals there, but Richie intercepts Richie and John battling, and John comes with the ball, and here's an opportunity. Cal up front. Cal takes the shot. Great save there by Don. Chopper tries to get to the ball and can't play it across goals into the hands of Don. Don will be pleased to get a touch of the ball in goals. Yanis here in front of goals. Oh, and a great save there by James, and Chopper stops himself from entering into the box illegally. Ball rolled out quickly from Scrandinavia, finds John in the middle of the pitch. Craig's on the wide, but John doesn't use them and goes straight to the hands of Don in goals there. Yanis, lovely touch there, but not enough for Richie to get the ball under control, and John has won it. Coming forward now, Cal with the shot, and area's gone slightly wide. Craig will pick it up, and he can't get that ball across goal, just like Chopper couldn't earlier on. Richie now for Parmesan Belgrade, can't get it past John there, surprisingly. John playing it through to Cal. Cal now through on goal. Great save there by Don. And Craig with the goal for Scrandinavia. Craig scores goals incredibly rarely for this team, despite the high level of effort and work rate he gives every week. So he will be delighted that finally he has got a goal to his name after a long wait since his inaugural Scrandinavia goal a number of weeks ago. Great to see him get the goal, but Scrandinavia now stamping their dominance on this game, 5-0 now, and you have to say there's not been much goal action from Parmesan Belgrade to show a huge amount of threat. But there's still plenty of time left in this game now, as a long ball goes up top to John, tries to play it through to Craig. Burnley's now collected it, plays it to Ryan, and Ryan plays it back to the goalkeeper. Baz now for Parmesan Belgrade, tries to play it across, and that looks like a hand there from John. Looks accidental, but yep, there's a bit of a handball there. John, sportsmanlike, has held his hands up for that. Parmesan Belgrade take the free kick, and John doing a good job coming across and making up for the foul. Ball tried to play it quickly, but Ryan intercepts it. And now Richie has the ball for Parmesan, and John has read that in front of Burnley. Now the counter's going. Kev to Chopper. Chopper now. Will he shoot? He does, and it's wide. Kev will pick up that ball though for Scandinavia and does find John. Chopper back in the middle now. John plays it to Chopper, but Baz with a great interception there and gets the ball away down to Cal. Cal now playing it back into the middle to John. John looking for options, finds Chopper. Chopper on the turn the shot. Oh, and off the post there from Chopper. Unlucky. That was a nice turn there from him, but it's hit the post and it's not a goal. And it stays at 5-0 to Scandinavia. Chopper now with the ball. Baz. Oh, Baz is on the ball. Baz with the shot. Oh, great work there from Baz. And look at his reaction there. That is lazy there from Chopper. Tries to play it past Baz. Baz with a great tackle there. And a fantastic finish there. Baz's shots have been wayward in recent weeks for Parmesan, so he'll be delighted with that on-target, coolly slotted goal there to make the score 5-1. And is this now the signal for Parmesan Belgrade to crack on in this match to see if they can get some more goals? And Richie there with the shot, saved by James, and Scandinavia look to come away again. Chopper's on the run, a long ball up to him. Can he get to it? No, not quite. Just not got the pace tonight, Chopper, to get on the end of that. And John picks up the ball that's been rolled out from Parmesan as the ball goes from end to end, literally. Ball played across to Kev there. Kev with a shot. Oh, rattles off the crossbar there. Don was flying there. Lovely backflip there from Chopper to John. Good save there from Don and goals. And Don gets the ball finally after a number of shots there. Burnley now coming forward for Parmesan Belgrade. Ball up to Yanis. Yanis has won it off a Chopper. Yanis with the shot. Oh, great goal there by Yanis. Cameraman a little bit behind there, but Chopper had actually stopped the ball from Burnley to Yanis, but Yanis had positioned himself in a better way than Chopper, that he managed to pick up that ball as it got dead on the grass there, and that's what laid him up for the shot. And a fantastic finish there from Yanis, making it 5-2 now. This is a good comeback on the cards here for Parmesan potentially, but Scandinavia coming forward now with Stephen. Stephen with the shot. Oh, and that literally just kills the comeback as I was mentioning it there. Great finish there from Stephen with the pace, beating Burnley and manages to get it into the bottom corner, and Don can't get down low enough to stop that, and that will kill that comeback run that Parmesan Belgrade were building up there. Scandinavia now leading by 6-2. And if they keep their back closed in defence, this looks like it will be a solid victory for Scrandinavia, and Parmesan will apply pressure to themselves in the fact that they will need to beat Flaberdeen to have any chance to take that second place. Kev with a shot just over. Stephen picks up the rebound. Stephen with a dummy there to throw Ryan off, but Ryan, good position, stays there, and Stephen can't find a gap thanks to Ryan's good defensive positioning to get a shot on goals. James has picked it up though as it's bounced off the boards and is looking for help here. And he finds Cal in the middle of the pitch, but Ryan is there. Cal with the shot, and it's deflected. Once again, Ryan's defensive position worked fantastic there, stopping any opportunities from happening. James now for Scrandinavia finds Stephen, but Stephen's dispossessed by Yanis, and Richie can pick up for Parmesan to come forward now. Burney and Ryan looking to link up on the wide, but Cal, oh, and that looks like a little bit of a kick out there, but they play on, and Yanis with the shot, and Yanis with the goal. As I thought the referee was going to blow for a foul there on Cal, he has waved play on. Richie then intercepts the ball to find Yanis. Yanis takes the ball in and on the half turn, and Chopper sees that late, can't get down to get a deflection on it, and Stephen's frustrated that that ball's gone through him. And it's 6-3 now. This gap has closed significantly now, as there's only a 3-goal difference between the teams, considering we were at 5-0 not long ago. So Parmesan are mounting a good comeback here. But Kev's through on goals. Oh, and he's hit the post. You would have bet your house that Kev was going to stick that away. But it's hit the post, and Scandinavia continue on. But they've lost the ball now to Parmesan. And Lewis with high and wide and almost into their pitch. Richie does his best to try and save that ball before it goes into the box. It dinks about. Chopper's not sure where to be. Stephen tries to win it. Lewis again, just wide. And finally Chopper picks that up. Well, from a wide and crazy shot there. As I said that, Kev's just hit wide against Don. Hits again. Great save there by Don. Even though there's been 6 goals, Don has pulled off some brilliant saves for Parmesan. And Kev tries to get the ball past Lewis. Lewis standing firm, not letting him go anywhere. And finally, Burney picks up for Parmesan. Lost to Cal. Stephen back heel. And Cal can't get the shot away. That would have been a wonderful goal if he was able to finish that. Richie now with the ball up against James. Richie coming across. Plays across the goal. No one's there. Cal snuffs it out and tries to get the ball into control. Has lost it to Yanis, but Stephen ensures that it gets through to the keeper. Quick roll out to Kev. Can he do it this time? He can! Kev with a goal this time after hitting the post previously and being denied by Don. Kev finally gets that ball in the back of the net. Powerful shot there. Probably closer to the keeper than his previous shots, but with the power behind it, there's nothing Don can do. It literally is blown away by that shot. 7-3 now, and the gap has increased, and it's probably put Scandinavia into a position where, as time trickles on, it looks like it will be their game, but there is time still. Maybe a big ask for 4 goals for Parmesan Belgrade. And as a reminder, there is no sub penalties today. We are boasting full teams this weekend, so all results on the pitch are what count. John battling with Burney, gets that ball through to Rob. Rob, lovely 2 feet there with some silky skills in front of the goalkeeper to stick that away to make it 8-3 to Scandinavia. Right foot control, left foot finish, and Yanis is left looking at the ghost of a ball that's went through him there. Nothing he can do about that, to be honest. Far too close, far too skillful. Rob tries to play it through there to Stephen as Scandinavia were counter-attacking there, but it was blocked out by Lewis. Burney on Rob. Rob's come away with the ball though. Stephen now. Stephen with a turn. Stephen with a shot. Stephen with a goal! Great work there by Stephen taking on Lewis. He dummies Lewis there with a chop back. Takes a little bit of space there. Decides then to hit it with the left foot to curl it round Yanis. Stephen doesn't need any help, and that is another goal for Stephen today. Lewis with the shot, and actually not as wild as I thought in the first place, seeing as Kev has had to get his hands on it. But Baz now losing the ball and finding Rob, and Rob has the ball and he can't quite get a touch before it goes across the box, but he's followed it, found John in the middle of the box, and now Burney has pinched it away there and is coming forward now for Parmesan. Burney going wide, getting past Stephen wide. Oh, what a shot! It looked like nothing was on there from Burney after making some room and getting past Stephen there, and he sticks it into the smallest gap that he could. Whole goal to the left of Kev there, and Burney decides to take the harder shot and finishes it off beautifully. Great goal for Burney. That is now 9-4 for Scandinavia. And there is not enough time here officially now for Parmesan Belgrade to score 5 goals to level this. So this will be Scandinavia's game. Wonder is, will it end as the score, or will there be any additional goals as Parmesan look to come forward? A bit of battling there between John and Burney. Richie comes across to snuff out Stephen. Stephen does get the ball in deflection. Rob in front of goal. Rob can't get out of his feet. But the whistle's about to go, and that will make it 9-4 to Scandinavia. Final score. Well, this is the all-important game. Second place, it comes down to this match. Flaberdeen versus Parmesan Belgrade. Straight from kickoff there, Ryan for Parmesan Belgrade with a shot on target. Parmesan Belgrade in white shooting from right to left, and Flaberdeen in blue shooting in the opposite direction. And as I mentioned there in the intro, both these teams are fighting over second place, and it literally both teams are on the same points, so it's everything to play for. And no sub penalties this week, as a reflex save there from Paul, who is going to become Flaberdeen's new captain going forward, to stop Yanis with a shot on goal there. The ball is with Alan for Flaberdeen up in the Parmesan defence, and there's James there, and Alan takes a shot and it's a goal after Parmesan Belgrade looking like the more likely team to get the early goal. Alan there with the shot after James has touched the ball to put it into a good position for Alan, and he slots it past Lewis and goals. And Lewis, as captain for the final time for Parmesan Belgrade, sees the ball go past him early on, and Parmesan Belgrade are on the back foot now. Flaberdeen are still to play Scrandinavia, and so there is still more points outside of this game that Flaberdeen can get. So if Parmesan Belgrade win here today, Flaberdeen could still get 3 points against Scrandinavia and put both teams on equal pegging, as Yanis's shot goes wide there and Richie can't get it under control. But if Flaberdeen win, that is it for Parmesan Belgrade's chances after their loss to Scandinavia earlier. It would be Flaberdeen's second place for Season 2. And that's Adam there with the ball off the wall for Flaberdeen, and Ryan and Richie connect up to find themselves in the attacking position. Richie plays it across goal and Ryan just can't get it under control. Then Adam sees that ball back to Paul. Also to mention as well, as Yanis comes forward here with the shot just wide, that James is also acting as captain for the last time for Flaberdeen. As mentioned, Paul, currently in goals for Flaberdeen, will be the new captain going forward. Yanis with some lovely skill there and some shoulder work there with the ball. Manages to lose it though to Flaberdeen, as Barry for Flaberdeen comes forward. Great shot and a great save there from Lewis. Parmesan now looking to come back on the counter. Alan signalling that he's looking to come off just now, as Yanis comes forward to find Richie. Richie up against Adam. Adam adding some pressure there onto Richie. Finds Ryan back in the defence. Ryan playing it forward to Yanis. Can Yanis get another wonder goal? Good turn, but can't get the finish away. Jordan now on the pitch now for Flaberdeen, as Barry comes forward to find Simon, who's also on the pitch, and Simon scores a goal there to put Flaberdeen 2-0 up. Lovely play with the new subs involved, finding Simon with room after coming on the pitch, and it's an easy finish, and Lewis is left standing there, head in hands. But as much as the defence is missing there, Lewis did not cover himself in glory there, trying to stop the shot. Don now on the pitch for Parmesan Belgrade, who did have some impressive goalkeeping performances against Scandinavia, and he's looking to try and get past Adam, and Adam does well to close Don down, but Lewis comes across and makes sure that that ball ends up in the hands of the Parmesan Belgrade keeper. And a roll out to Ryan here after pressure's been applied by Simon onto Ryan. Finds Richie to Don. Don with a shot. Oh, and a little deflection there. That could have gone in. Paul was left standing there like a statue with the deflections of that shot, and lucky enough it went wide. Baz now with the ball, rolls it out quickly to Ryan. Ryan has Simon coming across applying pressure, but Ryan does get to that ball first. Plays it into the middle to Richie. Richie now, who will be captain for Parmesan Belgrade come next season. So looking forward to seeing what Richie can do with Parmesan in Season 3. Simon collects that ball, finds Baz, and as Baz plays it to Jordan, there's a ball on the pitch. And Jordan has slot the ball in the back of the net, but it won't count. The ball was already on the pitch before the ball was played through to Jordan. Parmesan Belgrade now with Burney coming forward, trying to find Richie, but Simon blocks that out there, and Burney holds up a hand of apology to Richie. Simon playing it across to Jordan. Jordan now, can he get another opportunity after his goal was ruled out from the ball on the pitch? The pass is blocked there, and Barry will pick up in the Flaberdeen half there. Simon now looking for options. Don is keeping tight with him. Richie's come across for help. Two players on Simon, and Simon plays it straight to Burney there. Big mistake from Simon. Richie now. Richie. Oh, and he's hit the post. And Lewis has followed up with the goal. Lewis is even surprised himself that he's finished it. Richie unlucky here. Great take control of the ball, taking it in, hitting the post there, and Lewis turns up late with the touch and manages to get it in the bottom of the corner. You can see there, he's not even sure that he's done it. And Simon there sighing, knowing that it was his misplaced pass that caused the goal there. 2-1 now. Parmesan Belgrade back into this game, and we've got some excitement now with the game being close between the two teams once again. Flaberdeen did take the early lead and looked like they could have run away with the game, but that goal brings Parmesan Belgrade back in. As I say, that Simon with the turn and the shot, and Richie does a great job keeping close to Simon to stop an opportunity there of a goal for Simon. Richie's now found his captain, Lewis. As the two old and new captains combine, Don tries to win that over on the other side with Jordan, but Jordan cleverly sees that back to his goalkeeper. Alan now in the Parmesan half of the ball, plays with Simon. Simon with a shot high and wide. Baz now with an early rollout over the top to Richie. What can Richie do? Oh, and that's a wonderful finish from Richie there. Baz threw that ball high. Richie let it bounce over his shoulder and takes it on the volley. That is Van Persie-esque. You can make that claim. That ball has went over his shoulder and he's hit it first time and slotted into the corner. That's incredible stuff there from Richie. And it brings it to 2-2 as well. A very worthy goal to bring the game to its equal pegging once again, as the teams are looking to get any advantage they can in this match and take the lead. Burnley telling Richie to make the run, but Simon stepped forward reading that call and is intercepted. Simon now battling with Richie, finds James. James with the poke. Simon's coming in late. He's picked up the ball. Oh, is he going to finish? And he can't. That's a great block there by Don, and forces Simon to play the ball back. Alan through to Simon. Simon now. Oh, and he has found it this time. Simon originally with some fantastic late running there to pick up the lackadaisical pass that was going through to Baz. And then Simon picking up the ball again in the corner after he's unable to finish it, but finishes in the tightest of angles to slot it in after having what was an open goal and he couldn't find his feet. Quick counter there from Parmesan from kick-off, and Richie was in front of goals but could not get the shot away there. And it's 3-2 to Flaberdeen, and James has the ball now. Can James finish? Save there. James still has it. Apologies, Jordan, not James. Jordan's got the ball and he can't find James. Burnley now, rolling past Alan. Burnley continuing forward, back heel to Richie. Oh, what a save there by Paul. I think the referee's blowing it for in the box though, as I get excited there. Jordan now, playing it up to Alan. Jordan once again has the ball, looking for options now, plays it through, but Yanis intercepts. Flaberdeen pick it up again. James this time in front of goal. James this time with the goal. Apologies to Jordan earlier for getting him mixed up with James, but Simon played a wonderful ball there, cutting through the Parmesan Belgrade midfield, and James with a first time touch. Looks like he's going to sign off his reign as Flaberdeen captain, not only with a win for the team, but for a goal for himself, and that is a good way to finish. Paul now out of goals, plays it through to Alan after the shot is deflected there. Simon with the ball at his feet. Oh, and oof, yeah. Simon there was looking to play it back to Alan. A bit of a mix-up there and could have almost been an own goal there. Richie to find Yanis. Yanis with a stab and it just goes wide, unfortunately, for Yanis. Burnley now picking up the ball. Burnley finding Yanis once again. Yanis trying to make some space. Can't quite. Jordan's applying some good pressure and is battling there. Yanis still has the ball. He's looking for support. Tries to clip it into the middle and then there's no one there. And James has picked this up through to Jordan. Jordan with a shot. Great save there by Baz, coming out to the edge of his box quickly. And Parmesan Belgrade have a chance here to counter, but they're looking a little bit tired here. 2 games in a row. The legs might be starting to go. Richie now with the ball across the box and there's nobody there, unfortunately, for Parmesan. Yanis now with the opportunity and can't get it past Simon. Don picks it up. Oh, and Don just can't get enough power on it. And now Flaberdeen are looking to counter. They look like they've got a little bit more fresh legs. Simon across to James. James still has it. James, oh, and a great save there by Baz. And Baz gets a foot to it again to clear it. And Richie, depending on what he can do here, maybe has an opportunity and he can't quite find Ryan. Jordan comes across, gets the foot in the way and stops the opportunity there. Allen now trying to play it out for Flaberdeen. They are 4-2 up Flaberdeen, but they're still looking hungry for it. You got to hope it doesn't come back to bite them in the fact that they're pushing players far too forward. And as I said that, Burnley's got the ball. Parmesan could be on the counter-attack here. Giannis is in space, tries to play it through to Giannis, and he does, and Giannis gets the goal, and it's 4-3. And that means that we've only got one goal between these teams now, and it could be the draw, and we might have to go down to goal difference if it ends up the draw here. Parmesan Belgrade have found a way back into this game. Flaberdeen kicking off now. James with the ball. Jordan's got it at his feet in front of goals. Takes a shot. Oh, it's a brilliant goal by Jordan. And cruelly, that takes away any opportunity for the Parmesan Belgrade players now. Jordan with a lovely taking the ball in, turn and shot, and a powerful into the back of net, and nothing Baz can do. And Parmesan Belgrade look deflated now. It's all just slipped away from them now. There is still time if they can muster it. It is only 2 goals. It might be a big ask. It is still there, and they need to push themselves on. But Flaberdeen are looking ruthless here. Oh, and Barry with the open goal practically there manages to hit the goalkeeper there and deny a 6th goal for Flaberdeen. Burnley now with the ball. Oh, and he's hit wide, and you can tell from that body language that Parmesan are drained mentally and physically. Paul with the shot just wide. The rebound's there, though there could be an opportunity, and Richie's hit it early and he's skiffed it early and it's gone wide. Into the final passages of play now. Ryan coming forward with Parmesan Belgrade, and the shot is wide there. They are trying anything here to try and get a shot on target. Richie now gets past Paul with the shot. Oh, great goal there from Richie to make it 5-4. Richie coming across, getting a little space away from Paul with a powerful left foot shot, sticks in the corner, and that'll be 5-4 as the referee blows the whistle to Flaberdeen. Final game of Season 2 sees Flaberdeen playing Scrandinavia. Flaberdeen in blue, Scrandinavia in red. And with the results earlier, this means this game has very little impact other than pride. So we'll maybe see the teams be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more adventurous. Early now, Paul with a shot for Flaberdeen and just gone wide there, but a great effort there from Paul, who will be the new Flaberdeen captain going forward. As I said that, Paul with the long ball up to find Simon, who is battling with Craig here. Craig applying some great pressure. The ball comes back to Paul. Paul with the shot. Oh, fantastic save there from Chopper. What a hit by Paul. That was heading straight into the top corner. Chopper got across and got a hand on it to deny Paul a fantastic goal. John now with the ball for Scandinavia finds Kev. Kev with a shot and it's saved there. And Barry on the rebound, and he does stick it away, Barry. The ball deflected there by James saving the shot from Kev, and there is miles of room for Barry here, and he does a great job sticking it into the bottom corner, putting it past Chopper in goals to give Flaberdeen a surprising lead. Over previous weeks, it's been Scandinavia that's been dominating this match, but Flaberdeen have taken a lead early on here. Can they hold on to it? John finding Craig, but Craig lets that ball run away from him, and James in goal, so Flaberdeen picks up. Adam now trying to get play it past John, but John's too quick and picks it up. Craig now has collected the ball with a touch and another, and a goal! You can see the delight on his face there. He was not expecting that. Rob let that ball roll to Craig. He taps it past the players and then gets in front of Simon, and a little flick there, and nobody is thinking that's going in, including Craig himself. And that's 2 goals this week for Craig. He's now doubled his entire season tally in one night. Fantastic stuff from Craig. John there battling with the ball, but it manages to go back to the Flaberdeen keeper, and now we see Simon getting boxed in by Kev, looking for help. Adam is looking to try and give an option, not much there, and a little bit of a foul there, I think, but the referee has played on there, and Adam comes forward for Flaberdeen, and the shot just wide, and John will see it back to the goalkeeper. Chopper rolling it out quickly to Rob, who's gotten up after the challenge that was happening there at the bottom. And that ball almost squirmed away there from James in goals. Jordan now battling with Craig, and Jordan comes away with the ball, plays it through to Paul. Paul a little bit late in the reaction there, and he does lose out, and Rob has picked it up for Scandinavia, and it's 2-on-1 here. Rob plays across to Kev. Kev with the shot. Kev with the goal. So much power in that shot. There was nothing the goalkeeper can do. Scandinavia had time and space. They eventually had 3-on-1 at one point there just before Kev pulled the trigger, and it is 2-1 to Scrandinavia now. And as the kick-off happens, Flaberdeen look to play it up to Adam. Adam standing his ground there against John. Enough time for Jordan to come across, but Rob saw the run of Jordan and manages to snuff out that attack. Rob now for Scrandinavia, plays it forward and it just goes wide. Stephen will pick it up off the rebound, plays it off the board, comes back to Rob. Rob pushing forward, finds Craig. Craig now laying it up for John. John with a shot and Stephen with a touch, and it goes wide there. Rob picks it up, plays it back in the centre to Stephen, and it's a goal there for Scrandinavia to make it 3-1. Good work there from Scrandinavia. Flaberdeen a little bit ball watching there. You can forgive them after the intensity of the game earlier with Parmesan Belgrade. And it's 3-1 now to Scrandinavia. And Jordan with the shot there, just wide ago, and Rob comes across and picks up the ball off of Adam. Lovely back heel from Rob to Cal. Cal battling with Barry there. Jordan came across to help, but Scandinavia get away with the ball. John still coming forward, plays it to Cal. Cal now plays it back to Rob. Rob looking to make a space with a shot. Great goal there by Rob. Rob from just over the halfway line into the Flaberdeen half. Powerful shot. Ball bubbles about and lands into the bottom corner for a fourth goal for Scandinavia and a goal for Rob. Speaking of Rob, Rob will be confirmed as the captain for Scandinavia in season 3, with Chopper moving to the commissioner role. So excited to see what Rob can do as the newfound captain of the Reds. Flaberdeen coming forward now. Jordan to Alan. Alan to find Barry in the middle of the pitch. Pressure being applied by John. Looks to find Adam, but the ball doesn't quite make it. And a flick through from Cal to find Stephen. Stephen with a shot! 5 goals for Scandinavia now. Lovely chip through from Cal to find Stephen. And Stephen with a powerful finish, putting it into the bottom of the net past James. Gives Scandinavia 5 goals. Bit of a nightmare for James as his last act as a Flaberdeen captain, but to be fair, the Scandinavia team have been rampant all season long. And the fact that Flaberdeen have secured their second place already in the league with the win over Parmesan means that there's not much at stake for either team, and this can just be enjoyed as a spectacle of football skills. Paul there with the shot, and just off the post, and the rebound, he couldn't get under control there to get a second chance on goal. Chopper now with the ball, playing to John. John in the middle of the pitch finds Stephen. Stephen will he shoot? And just wide there from Stephen. The ball deflects back, and Barry now for Flaberdeen on the counter. Chopper across to apply pressure. Stephen has the ball, finds Cal. Cal now. Cal the shot. Great save there by James. That'll give him a little bit of confidence now with that save against Cal after the 5 goals have been conceded already. John with the shot. Another save there by James. 2 in a row now. This will keep Flaberdeen in the game. Jordan coming forward, finding Barry. Barry shot and turn. Save there by James for Scandinavia. Both Jameses in goals currently. Makes it a little bit easier for me in the commentary. John coming forward. John with the shot. John with the goal. Brilliant counter play there from Scandinavia. Chopper playing it through to John. John one touch to control, and then the shot into the corner. Lots of power behind that. Nothing James can do. 6 goals now for Scandinavia. They will be delighted to be signing off this season in this form. And what a team it's been this season. They have been impeccable at times and looked unplayable. John now with the ball, looking to try and get it forward. Finds Cal, who's come short, but the ball's loose, and finds Simon. And John, fantastic job there coming across and cutting out Simon. Stephen now quickly rolling it out, finding James up for Scandinavia. Oh, and Cal, that is spectacular. That is, unfortunately for him, a spectacular miss there right in front of goal. And now Flaberdeen can start defending as they try to counter, and Cal gets back to play it back to his keeper. Flaberdeen coming forward, a long ball up to their captain, and Paul's done some great work to get past Craig there, but the ball's lost. Played to Kev, to James for Scandinavia. James, great save there by Alan. Cal now battling with Flaberdeen James, but Craig gets involved again and takes the ball away. Cal looking to try and get past the Flaberdeen captain, but can't. James with the shot, and Simon, apologies, Simon with the shot, and Simon scored there, and everybody is very surprised with that. Don't know why. I think it's the little touch from Craig. Unfortunately, as Craig came across to try and block the shot, it's actually deflected into the top there. But nevertheless, it is a goal for Flaberdeen, and that makes it 6-2 overall for Scrandinavia. And Flaberdeen may have a way back into this match. Craig playing the ball to Cal, who plays it to Kev as Kev looks to come forward now. Kev driving forward, finds Cal. Cal, a back cross to Scrandinavia James with Paul coming across, applying pressure. But James still has it. Plays it to Cal. Plays it back to James. Flaberdeen, James tries to get a touch. Manages to put off James from Scrandinavia, and that stops that attack. Kev now coming forward, trying to get it in play, but this Flaberdeen captain gets a touch on it and takes it away. Kev picks up the loose ball once again. Looking to come across the pitch. Takes a shot. Ah, that's a great goal there by Kev. Absolute power there from the big man. Kev taking that shot in the middle of the pitch after getting a little bit of space from Adam after cutting into the middle, and gets the shot into the bottom corner to make it 7-2 and to stop what looked like could have been Flaberdeen's comeback. Barry now playing it to Alan. Alan takes the shot and it's high, and James will get it back to Stephen in goals to Scandinavia there. Kev gets it rolled out from Stephen in goals. Kev is looking for option, unsure what to do. Long ball up. Craig gets it. Craig! Oh, great play by Craig there to make it 8 goals to Scandinavia. Kev played that ball up and long. Paul managed to save it with a deflection coming with the ball coming out the box. And Craig, with both his feet, left to control, right to shoot. And he gets another goal, Craig. What a week for him this week. Like I said, 1 goal all season thus far. And then tonight, he's got 3 over all the matches. What a way to finish off a season 2 for Craig. Cal now with the ball for Scandinavia, but he's lost out to Alan, who finds the Flaberdeen captain James, who looks to play in Simon. And Simon with the shot. Great finish there by Simon. 8-3 now. Good build-up play and good teamwork play there from Flaberdeen to get that goal. And Stephen was left there with very little options to do to stop Simon. Cal now coming forward for Scandinavia. Oh, and almost straight from the kickoff. Cal puts the ball in the back of the net, and it's 9-3 now to Scandinavia. Just as Flaberdeen look like each time that they are going to go on a little run on a comeback and get some goals, Scandinavia score and basically pin them back. Rob plays to Cal, through to Kev. Kev now with the ball in the Flaberdeen half. Kev trying to find someone there, but it has to go all the way back, and Rob will run back and pick it up in his own defence. Battling with Jordan now, Rob, and Rob looks like he's going to get away with the ball, is he? Yes, and plays it back to Stephen in goals. Stephen now rolling it out to Kev. Kev dinking it up to Rob. Rob now still battling with Jordan. Jordan's went the full length of the pitch with Rob. Rob finds James for Scandinavia. James plays it across. Oh, and a good save there by Paul in goals for Flaberdeen. Quick roll it to Simon. Simon tries to find Jordan, but Rob has read that and comes across to collect. End-to-end stuff here. Stephen to Kev. Kev with the shot. Oh, good save there by Paul. And it's now back into Scandinavia's half, and Rob will just pick up that ball, and it's played up to Cal now. Cal with Jordan applying pressure. Jordan is not giving them any space and is not giving up on this game. Cal stuck in the corner, and the referee's calling to give him some space to get that ball out. Ball rolled back up to Rob. Rob plays it across to Kev. Kev with Simon applying pressure. Kev skips past with a shot. And there we go. That is a 10th goal for Scandinavia. And a fantastic finish there from Kev. Rob plays the ball to Kev. Kev skips past Simon there. And with the shot, gets it past Paul and into the bottom corner. 10-3 to Scandinavia, and we are into the final moments of this match and the final moments of Season 2. It has been an exciting season to commentate on, and a big thank you and congratulations to all the players for their participation in this season. Scandinavia are still coming forward though. Flaberdeen with a shot high above the goal there, and Barry picks up that ball, plays it past to Paul in goals, and we are into the final passages of play here. Simon getting some pressure from Cal there. Simon plays the ball up towards James. Flaberdeen captain, can he sign off with a goal? Can he help create a goal? Plays it to Jordan. Jordan looking to come forward with a shot. The ball is high. Cal will pick up the ball and the referee will blow to make it 10-3 to Scrandinavia. Look at the class round results for week 11. Scrandinavia 9, Parmesan Belgrade 4, Parmesan 4, Flaberdeen 5, and Flaberdeen 3, Scrandinavia 10. Looking now to see how that affects the final league table standings. Scrandinavia champions with a remarkable 57 points. Flaberdeen in second place with 22, and Parmesan Belgrade at the bottom with 19 points. Big congratulations to all players for their participation this season. Congratulations to Scrandinavia for winning Season 2 league titles, and a huge congratulations to all players for their participation in Season 2. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you are in the northeast of Scotland and want to take part, please register on our website at fat5.football and you can sign up as a player to join the league. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notifications about when new highlight videos are published.